Alaska Governor Mike Dunleavy has unveiled his budget proposal for fiscal year 2026. This ambitious plan totals $14.2 billion. It promises a full statutory permanent fund dividend to eligible Alaskans. That means a hefty $3,892 for each person. This would be a record high for the PFD. The governor claims this budget prioritizes Alaskans. It avoids cuts to essential services like education. However, this generosity comes at a cost. The budget projects a $1.52 billion deficit. This has sparked debate about the state's financial future. Some applaud the governor's commitment to the PFD. Others express concern about the long-term sustainability of such a plan. The proposed budget relies heavily on Alaska's constitutional budget reserve. This reserve acts as a safety net for the state. However, the governor's plan would require a significant drawdown. The state would need to pull $150 million from the CBR in fiscal year 2025. That figure jumps to a staggering $1.5 billion in fiscal year 2026. These withdrawals raise red flags. Experts warn that this could deplete the CBR rapidly. This raises serious concerns about Alaska's long-term fiscal health. If the reserve dwindles, the state will have fewer options to address future economic challenges. The budget relies on revenue projections that are uncertain at best. The Department of Revenue forecasts a decline in oil revenue. Lower oil prices and increased lease expenditures are to blame. This decrease in revenue further complicates the budget picture. It makes the reliance on the CBR even more precarious. Despite the financial constraints, the budget prioritizes education. It allocates $1.5 billion to K-12 education. This maintains current funding levels and avoids cuts. The governor also proposes a bill to improve educational outcomes. This bill would inject an additional $200 million into the education system. Governor Dunleavy's budget has ignited a firestorm of debate. Supporters praise the governor's commitment to a full PFD. They argue that it provides much-needed relief to Alaskans. They also point to the governor's focus on education as a positive sign. Critics, however, are wary of the budget's long-term implications. They express alarm at the depletion of the CBR. They argue that the budget prioritizes short-term gains over long-term stability. This budget is a gamble. It banks on optimistic revenue projections and resource development. It also avoids raising taxes, a move likely to be popular with some but concerning to others. The coming months will be crucial for Alaska. Lawmakers must grapple with this controversial budget. They face the daunting task of balancing the needs of today with the uncertainties of tomorrow. The decisions they make will have lasting consequences for the state and its residents.